Join me, everyone. Let's catch the wave on Arirang Radio. All right, everyone, here we go. Let's catch the wave, and we're right on time for K-Talk with 현우 선생님.
안녕하세요, 선현우입니다.
Yes, 선생님 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
It's the last Friday of 2013, the last one this year.
Yes, anything being the last time is somewhat meaningful and sad at the same time. Yeah.
Sad, but also maybe means that you're going to start something new and that you can look forward to maybe new horizons.
Exactly. So 2013 has been a great year and in a big part thanks to Catch the Wave and thanks to being able to be on the show every Friday.
Thank you.
My year was great this year.
Well, thank you for being here, and I think our listeners are very happy to see you. Many of our avid listeners are also listening because they want to learn Korean. They want to maybe learn some new expressions, and they want to improve their Korean skills. And I think you're doing a good job because you come up with some very fun videos every time. And we also post, of course, the videos of Catch the Wave on YouTube, so you can look those up.
Exactly.
We teach you some expressions, and I think it's exciting also to be here.
Yeah, it is great to be able to talk to our listeners through audio recordings, comments, and like Facebook messages and stuff like that.
That's right. So we're going to continue on today just as usual. It's a Friday, so TGIF, and we have the first expression here.
That's right. The first expression is a funny one. It's 강 건너 불 구경.
So what does that mean?
강 is river and 건너 is 건너서, so across the river. And 불 is fire, blaze, and 구경 is just sightseeing. So when you are, to literally translate it, it means to look at some fire happening across the river. Yes.
Kang is like 한강, right?
Yes.
The Han River. Pul, you mentioned, is fire. So I don't really get it. What does it mean? You're watching a fire on the other side of the river. I mean,
if you think about it, if you put yourself in the situation, you can easily imagine that 불, 화재, or fire can be, being really dangerous for you,
catastrophic.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Dangerous.
You don't want to be close to a big fire because you might choke or you might get, burnt.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be too close. But if a fire is happening across the river from you, you're pretty safe. You don't have to worry
too much
about it. I mean, even if the winds are really strong, it's not going to be strong enough to carry the fire over the river, especially if the river itself
is very wide.
It's really wide, like Han River. So you're safe. So when you say 강 건너 불 구경 in Korean, that means anybody that you're describing as this is just watching as if that is not affecting that person or because that is not affecting that person.
So you're not concerned.
Yeah, you're just sitting back, just watching as something bad is happening to somebody else.
So that's not, it's not good actually.
It's not a good thing to do.
You should help the people in need.
Exactly. If your friend is in some danger or trouble, if you think, if you say like, oh, good luck.
Yeah, just don't close your eyes and walk away, right?
I mean, if you do walk away, if you just say good luck and just walk away, or just, continue on with the conversation on your phone, you can say, 강 건너 불구경 하지 말고 좀 도와줘.
Okay, help me.
Yes.
Don't just stand there and do nothing, but please help me.
Yes.
강 건너 불구경.
Yeah, 강 건너 불구경. It's an expression that comes from a proverb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never used this expression myself, but I think I've heard it before.
Yes. It's, I think, very common in dramas or movies when some more idiomatic expressions are used. So, 강 건너 불구경, the next time you hear it, you know what it means.
Yes, and you know what to do. Lend a hand. I can help you.
Exactly.
Okay, very good. That's the first expression for you today. We'll be back actually after a little song break, and we have another expression to introduce. We will also be answering some of your questions in the second hour. We will air some audio clips as well, so stay tuned and enjoy the program. The first song we're going to play right now is a song here by Sea Clown. Sea Clown, 멀리 멀리, far far. 멀리, 멀리, far, far. What's the opposite?
가까이.
Close, close.
Close or closely. 가까이.
Yes. Stay tuned, everyone. Welcome back for Catch the Wave. We have Hyunwoo 선생님 in the studio from talktomeinkorean.com. And the second expression is on the way. What is it, please?
This is related to something, some people might regard as dirty.
What is it?
It's 누워서 침 뱉기.
That's...
누워서 침 뱉기.
Have you tried that before?
Not really. I don't want to try it either. So, 누워서 means while lying down, while lying on your back, like on a bed or on a floor. And 침 is your spit, saliva.
Yeah,
and
we could see it on the little drawing here on the whiteboard.
Mm-hmm. You can check out the picture on the Facebook page of Catch the Wave.
That's right.
And 침 뱉기 means just spitting. So when you say 누워서 침 뱉기, it means spitting while you're lying on. Well, you can be lying on your back and like turning sideways and do it and be safe. But if you're actually facing the ceiling and spit, it'll eventually
fall back on your face.
Exactly. Gravity will work against you and just, throw it back at your face. So, 누워서 침 뱉기, that's what it means.
침 뱉기.
Yeah.
So, of course, we don't recommend you to do this, but this is just an image to describe what kind of situation.
So just like you said, we don't recommend you to do this.
No.
First, because it is not sanitary, it's not clean. And secondly, because it means whatever you say or whatever you do will return to you as some harm to you. So 누워서 침 뱉기.
So what goes around comes around, which means you have to be careful
with what you say and with what you do, because it'll all come back in karma.
So be nice to the people around you.
Yeah. So for example, if you hear someone speaking badly of a family member of his own or her own, you can say 그거 누워서 침 뱉기야. Like whatever you say, anything bad about your sister or brother, it's just all going to be, something bad about you.
Yeah, because you're dissing your family, so it's eventually you as well.
Exactly.
You're connected.
Yes. So I mean, I get it. Sometimes you want to complain about your family or your boss. But if you do it too much, if you talk too much about your boss,
you're the boss.
Yes,
here.
so
you're
I'm
talking to your employees.
I'm talking
right
to my
now,
employees.
Yes.
So if you do too much of it, it'll eventually come to you.
So be nice to the people around you. I mean, of course, sometimes you're very frustrated and you can't stand a certain situation. Well, in that case, you have to talk and express the fact that you disagree, but do it in a nice way so that it doesn't backfire at you with maybe bad words or very uncomfortable situations.
That's right. So 누워서 침 뱉기, although it does mean what goes around comes around, it does not relate to, for example, things that you do, just bad things that you do to other people, but it actually refers to more commonly things that you say about your own organization, group, things that you belong to, like groups that you belong to.
Yeah, so basically, don't criticize yourself. Try to improve the system you work in.
Exactly.
Or try to improve, your network, your habits, your family. Move forward.
And be proud of what you belong to.
That's very true.
Yes.
Hyunwoo, are you proud?
Yes, I'm proud of everything that I belong to.
There you go.
Including Catch the Wave.
And including talktomeinkorean.com.
Exactly. So if I said anything bad on air, it would be 누워서 침 뱉기 to me.
And we would edit it. We would go,
of course,
with all your bad words.
Yes.
Okay, everyone. So we introduced two different expressions. If you want to see the definition and also the romanization of these expressions, you can go on Facebook. You can check out the photo we took. And I actually have this nice little hat on.
Yeah.
on my head.
It's very cute.
I'm actually getting hot here, so I don't know if I'll keep this for the second hour. But it's the last edition of Catch the Wave for 2013, so that's why I insisted on wearing this little hat here today. We'll play some music and we'll be back. If you have any comments, any questions for Hyunwoo Sensengnim, you can always send those in on Facebook, but also on arirangradio.com. We'll air some audio clips and we will also answer your curiosities on the other side of the break. This is FT Island, Michidorok, Madly. That's right, everyone. Catch the wave. We're back here with you with Hyunwoo, and we are now going to listen to some of your audio clips. We're very thankful because we received many comments and many people seem to be participating. So we'll do that right now. Once again, the email address is catchkoreanwave@gmail.com if you want to send us any type of voice message or recording, audio clips. Now, the first message, maybe you can read it. It's a message by Rachel, and she basically sent us a message in Korean and in English.
Okay, I'll read the Korean part first. 안녕하세요. 저는 림싱재입니다. This is probably in the Chinese pronunciation. 말레이시아에서 왔어요. 18살입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다. So to translate, hi, I am Lim Sing-jae, Rachel, and I'm from Malaysia. I'm 18 years old. Nice to meet you. Talk to me in Korean에서 한국어 많이 공부했어요. I studied a lot of Korean at Talk to Me in Korean. 너무 감사합니다. Thank you so much. 이 좋은 노래 이름은 이문세 옛사랑이에요. The name of this good song is 옛사랑, Old Love by 이문세.
Now, before we actually played the song, she also sent us another message in English, and I think it was interesting. She says, Korean language is my 5th language.
Wow.
She speaks Chinese, English, Malay, and Cantonese. And she actually started learning Korean after watching a Korean reality show on TV. She maybe fell in love with the program. She says, I don't have a favorite boy group or girl group, but I respect every one of them giving out their best to entertain us.
That's a great attitude.
That is.
Yes.
And they really work hard, so we should definitely clap. Korean is also a little bit similar to Chinese, and I love learning new languages. Thanks to talktome.com, I learned so much, speaking, but also writing. And she says that I guess she'll be soon enlisting in the army, the country's national service, because once you reach 17 years old, you basically sometimes are chosen to go on this national service.
I see.
And she was selected. So I guess she's going to have to join. However, she says, no matter, I will definitely continue to learn Korean from talktomeinkorean.com and spread this amazing website to my friends and family.
Thank you for the lovely message, and I hope you can take care of your body really well during your military service. I've done it for 2 years and 2 months. It was really a meaningful experience. So I hope you can learn a lot from that too.
He's a tough man now.
I mean everybody does it. So
there you go. We're gonna play your voice clip right now. So it's a song, right? 이문세
옛사랑.
Here we go.
남들도 모르게 소송이 다 울었지. 지나온 일들이 가슴에 사무쳐. 텅빈 하늘 밑 불빛들 켜져가면 옛사람 그 이름 아껴 풀에 보내.
So she didn't sing, but she read the lyrics.
She read the lyrics.
Which is fine.
And actually reading Korean is not that hard if you know how to pronounce each letter, but if you want to read fast, then that demands a lot of training.
That's right, because there's a lot of liaisons and lots of tricks that you have to remember.
And it's not like simple reading from left to right. You also have to read vertically inside the syllable. Because you have letters on top of each other as well.
That's right.
So you have to look up and down and also left to right. So your eyes go crazy sometimes.
Sometimes.
Your brain doesn't function well.
Yeah, but I think song lyrics are easier to read because they are usually written in long, short paragraphs.
Yeah.
So it's not like reading a book. But anyway, she did a fantastic job.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I think she can improve on maybe... I'll just maybe I noticed one thing for 불러보내. I think she said something else and it wasn't very clear. 옛사랑 그 이름 아껴 불러보내.
I think also some minor mistake that I've noticed is that some of the pronunciations were a little too strong, like 지나온, 텅빈. So, maybe you want to soften some of the consonants a little bit and, just keep practicing and then you'll get better.
Do you want to read it for us once, maybe? The first 4 lines?
Okay, sure. 남들도 모르게 서성이다 울었지. 지나온 일들이 가슴에 사무쳐. 텅 빈 하늘 밑 불빛들 켜져가면 옛사랑 그 이름 아껴 불러보내.
Yeah, there you go. So you can practice with this recording by 현우 선생님.
Yeah, you can edit it out and just listen to it on loop.
And yes, and actually, I mean, these words here and these sentences are not that easy to pronounce.
That's right.
These are actually quite hard. So you did a great job. Thank you very much,
job.
Rachel. Let's move on to the second audio clip this time. We have Sarah. Sarah joining us and sending us an email. She says, well, I mean, her ID in the email is Sarah, but her name is apparently Fella. She says, 안녕하세요, 오빠. I'm Fella from Indonesia. Exactly, it has been a year since I started learning Korean with Talk to Me in Korean. And Catch the Wave is one of the programs that I always listen to and always wait for. I always find myself happy to learn with you guys. Even if I can't speak Korean very well yet, I hope my Korean will get better soon. Here's my audio clip. I sang a Korean song. The title is 사랑합니다. Please correct my pronunciation. 정말 감사합니다. That was her message.
Thank you for the message. Thank you for the audio recording. I'm curious to hear what the song sounds like.
Yes, let's listen to this audio clip by Fella from Indonesia.
난 행복합니다. 내 소중한 사랑 그대가 있어 세상이 더 아름다워져. 난 행복합니다. 그대를 만난 건 이 세상이 나에게 준 선물인 거죠. 나의 사랑 당신을 사랑합니다. 세상이 우릴 걸어놓지라도
Take your lighter
나의
out.
사랑 당신을 사랑합니다. 내 삶이 끝날지라도.
Bravo.
Yes,
Nice.
a beautiful voice. Huh?
Nice.
A cappella.
Yes, and even when someone is sweeping the floor behind her, she's not distracted.
She's
by
not
that.
distracted. Very professional.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Fella, for this nice song. 사랑합니다 is the title. The singer is 이재훈. What are the lyrics about? It's a love song, basically.
It's a love song, and the world is basically more beautiful because of you, and I'm happy.
난 행복해요.
Yes.
난 행복합니다.
Yes, this is one of those rare songs that talk about happy things, because a lot of K-pop songs can be all very catchy, like dance music, but then really sad stuff.
Yeah.
So this is a happy story, no sad ending.
No. No drama.
No drama.
No drama in this
so
song.
if you want to sing a very entirely happy song, this is
Lovely.
the song. Yeah.
Romantic.
To go with.
Well, thank you very much for your audio clip here once again, Fella from Indonesia. So you too, Rachel as well. We aired previously your audio clip. Send us your address and contact information and we'll get back to you with some presents. What are you going to send them, Hyunwoo?
Yes, we will send you one of the books that are published by Talk to Me in Korean.
Okay, so there you go, everyone. That's your little reward, and thank you very much. Don't be shy. Everyone else, if you're listening right now and if you're hesitating, shall I send my audio clip? Shall I not send it? Oh, my Korean is not good enough. Oh, my pronunciation is bad. Don't worry. We're here to help you out, and there's nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, we might be giving some feedback to you, but we're not judging you for your, your Korean skills, because we know that you are learning a foreign language. So don't worry. Don't be shy.
Congratulations. Good job. Thank you very much. in advance. We're going to play some music right now. This is 이재훈, the song we just heard, 사랑합니다. I love you. 영원히 사랑합니다.
영원히 사랑합니다.
Love you forever.
These days, that's such a difficult thing to commit to, you know?
It is.
Yes.
It is. Not always easy, but hopefully love will last forever. Thank you very much for joining us. You can send us your audio clips, as we said. The email address, catchkoreanwave@gmail.com. So anything in Korean. It could be a song. It could be a sentence you learned at school in your Korean class. It could be maybe part of a movie. You can sing.
Yes.
I mean, anything is okay, right? A
Anything.
self-introduction.
Yeah, anything is okay. But to give our listeners a little bit of tip,
Yeah.
something to use.
An idea.
Since the new year is coming around, how about thinking about the future and talking about, if you don't have other ideas to talk about,
Things that you want to do.
things that you want to do when you come to Korea,
For instance.
and if you are already in Korea, just things that you want to do.
Yeah, in general. Things that you'd like to do since it's almost the beginning of a new year. Things that you would like to do.
Exactly. So
Perhaps.
use the phrase
Next year.
하고 싶어요.
뭐뭐 하고 싶다.
Yes, 하고
뭐뭐 하고 싶어요.
하고 싶어요. 남산에 가고 싶어요. 떡볶이 먹고 싶어요. Things like that.
한국 음식 먹고 싶어요.
Yes,
I want to eat Korean food.
Korean food.
Okay, we're going to answer some of your questions right now, and this is what we do every single week, of course, with Hyunwoo 선생님. He is basically our little Korean language doctor. We have some messages. The first one from Malaysia here. We have Somei Vin saying, Hyunwoo 선생님, for Talk to Me in Korean is here. From Talk to Me in Korean is here. Much love from Malaysia.
Much love from Korea too.
She says, you've been a great help for me in learning Korean, so I wish you a beautiful day. Bye-bye. 감기 조심하세요.
Okay, thank you.
So there's no question here, so that's okay. You're safe. Hyunwoo. You don't have to worry.
I can rest a bit.
The second one I hear is from Sarah Ayadi from Morocco, and she's talking about a suffix.
Okay.
Hello, Adrian and Hyunwoo. I saw in Talk to Me in Korean that you introduced suffixes, and you have many of them.
Yes, there are many.
How can we know what is the correct one to add in the middle? So she's basically saying 을 것, 을 거,
Yeah.
or 리을 거. So
Yeah.
it's kind of complicated.
Yes, I mean, in English, there are many grammar points that you have to remember. It's the same with Korean. You have to remember these. And remembering means remembering which one to use where. So there's no, pointer that I can give you right now to make it easy for you to understand how suffixes work. But
there's no easy rule.
yeah, so you just have to understand each of these suffixes and just remember when to use them. So I'm sorry, this might not be a perfect answer, but for example, if you learned cat, and you will know that it is used to show your willingness to do something, your intention to do something. 하겠습니다, 알겠습니다. So just keep. I guess one tip that I can give you is practice making lots of sentences using that suffix, and then by the 100th sentence, you will be super used to it, that it comes out automatically. So
Okay.
yeah.
So don't worry too much, however, about this. I guess this is not something that's going to prevent you from moving forward.
Yeah, even if you make a mistake with the suffixes, you will still convey your meaning.
Yeah, that's
most
fine.
of it.
People
so.
will understand you.
Yes, and then you can learn from your mistakes.
Yeah. So don't stop here and continue moving forward. Thank you very much, Sarah from Morocco. We have a question this time from Malaysia again, and Sophie. She's saying, what's your take on Romanized Konglish? Konglish, for example, words like 하트. 하트 is the hearts.
Yes.
하트 뿅뿅. 뿅뿅뿅뿅. 하트, right?
Yeah, sending out
Sending
hearts.
little hearts
Yes.
out. Or Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah. But the question is interesting, but I think I have a slightly different opinion about this, because she wrote in the message heart as heart in
Heart.
the alphabet, in the English alphabet.
Yeah.
And people don't write like this because they just write in Hangul, saying ha to, like into the two letters, or they just write in English and then they read it as the Korean Konglish word. So
when they write, they just use the proper English spelling, but they pronounce it in the Korean way.
Exactly.
We don't have Romanized Konglish. That doesn't really exist, and we don't use those words.
Exactly. So it is either Hangul, like pure Hangul, or just the original English word.
English word.
And since everybody goes through almost 10 years of English education here, although not everybody speaks English fluently, they know the spellings very well.
That's very true.
So it's either Hangul or English, no Romanized Konglish.
Yes, and Sophie, 하트 뿅뿅. 하트 하트.
하트.
Yes, lots of hearts here. It's the end of the year, and this is our last edition of Talk to Me in Korean. No, K-Talk with Hyunwoo. Not the last edition of Talk to Me in Korean.com.
My influence is growing here.
But at least for this year, we'll be back, of course, next week for another show, so don't worry. Same time, same place. Hyunwoo Sensei, thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me once again.
And viewers, listeners, also thank you very much for your participation, and we'll have another edition prepared for you next week. Let's close down with Hong Dae-gwang, 너와 나, you and I.
나는 널